Hello YouTube, welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey, and as always, thanks for joining us today. We got a plate full today. We're going to try to get the go-kart track finished up for a little racing action today. My wife bought a gas heater that I can use out here in the shop. We're going to try to put it together. I got a leaking tire on my tractor, and we're going to work on the Buick some more. So stay tuned. Let's see what we get done. Well, as I was saying, we're going to play on the go-kart track this afternoon. It's 8 o'clock right now. I was out at 7 o'clock this morning and got the track ready. That sucker is smooth. The new clay we put on there a few episodes back, you saw where we did that. The clay has made the track just so much better. It had a sandy clay in it to begin with, but I put red clay and mixed it in with the sandy clay we had, and it's really made it nice. It is smooth, so much easier to work now. And I mean, that thing is smooth. We're gonna have some fun on that later on this afternoon. Another project I have, if I get time today, is I sold my number 56 Chevrolet that was there in the middle. And a guy came over from Dallas. He's actually gonna restore the car. So I wanna scoot all those cars, the 85 car over to the left and tighten them all up so the wife will be able to mow the grass a little bit easier. So we're gonna try to get that done today. But for now, since it's 51 degrees, we're gonna get back inside the shop a little bit warmer, see if we can get this heater back together now. All right, my lovely wife came out here and is going to assist. We got her all together, and I think we are in pretty good shape. The old torpedo heater's doing good. It's got everything warmed up in here, but we want to be toasty. All right, we've got this thing. Hopefully this thing is correct. This is the first time I've ever messed. We're gonna go ahead and turn the gas on. Hopefully we won't explode here. If it is, I bet this video will get a lot of likes on YouTube. You hold this button down, we'll turn it to high and see if this will, you have to hold this down. I guess it's a safety measure while you're trying to ignite it. Ah! Look at there. Okay, and I still didn't hold it down. Okay, we're gonna hold it. I was just afraid my hands were gonna get hot, but it did. Hey, voila, we have heat. Can we get a nice view of that pretty blue flame? Just think how much money it's costing. So, I have no idea what that's gonna mean here, but okay, that project is done.
Getting red.
Oh yeah, starting to get red now, it's getting hot. Okay, yeah, okay, I see now, okay, it's gonna be, maybe put out some heat. So we'll put this over here. Wow. Okay. That's gonna be pretty nice. I don't know how much propane, how much is propane of? It's too much probably, thanks to Biden. I blame him for everything, but anyway. All right, we're going to, yeah, that's, oh my gosh. Yeah, that with the torpedo heater is gonna be good. Okay, so anyway, we'll get on some other projects. Hope you, or thank you for bearing through this, and let's move on to something else. All right, we got that done. I'm gonna check the height. Actually, gonna check the stagger of my tractor and make sure it's right. All right, we got exactly 24 on this side. We'll check this other side over here. You gotta have your stagger right. You know how important that is in any racing organization. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, about an eighth inch off. we're gonna call that good. All right, let's see if we go out there and get these cars moving around, and then we'll get here and get on the Buick. All right, we got that little project done. It's too wet out here and it's too freaking cold, so I'll come back and fix that tin up under the cars a little bit later. We do that to keep the grass from growing, and you can see how bad the wind's blowing here. A windmill, I need to put a generator on that thing. But anyway, let's get back in the shop and we'll get to work on the Buick now. All right, we finally get on this Buick here. I'm gonna go ahead and take these struts off the front and put it back on shocks. I don't want to have it on struts when it travels to the body shop. It'll beat it to death. So I'm going to swap these out. I may have to jack this front suspension up, but in case you're wondering, the heater has it where I pulled my jacket off. I'm just wearing a sweatshirt now. So she's glowing, and the thing is, it's quiet. We can talk in here. So let's see if we can get these swapped out. All right, I was able to get this thing compressed. I just put it on the concrete and pushed it down. Now we'll have to extend it some. So Laid Back, our new intro music artist, he's getting down on the guitar there. Goodness gracious, a little more than I thought. So we'll get on the other side, get the shock on it, and then we'll move, maybe start playing with these headlight covers up here, see if we can do that without some black aluminum. So stay tuned. There we go. All right, now we'll get back on this nose piece now that all this brainless stuff is done. I was trying to explain, if you go back and look at some of the pictures of the famous Miller genuine draft car that Bobby Allison drove at Daytona, matter of fact, won Daytona with, and even on Phillips' car here, if you look at my old videos, the pictures, this cover wraps around. We're gonna put an angle on it, about a 45-degree angle. So we're just gonna roughly measure. I got plenty of black. We're probably gonna start out probably about 20 inches. We'll just simply take it 20 inches to the longest place. And then we'll make it, looks this is 5.5, so we'll just cut a 5.5 by 20-inch piece. We'll just lay it out, see if it rolls around, just see what it looks like. Then we'll come back and we'll mark these holes and see how that looks. Okay, we're gonna just cut this piece of scrap I had. We'll go ahead and cut it wild. We'll get to our 5.5 mark first. I tell you, that's amazing. That sand and dust is on everything. Even in the bottom of the scrap pile for the aluminum. See if we can shear this off real quick. Okay, see how long this is. This is 25. I'm gonna square this end up here. Okay, let's go back in there. We'll wrap this around and see what it looks like. Kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. All right, we'll just put this up here like this and cut a 45 on it. Down, something about like that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the pictures. Again, this is just gonna be a rough piece. I'm actually gonna do this out of matte black, out of flat black. This is actually polished here, or gloss finish aluminum. So I'm gonna just cut this off real quick and then we'll put it back up here just to see what it looks like, just for the fun of it. All right, we're gonna mark where this one was at. I'll give you a reference point, how far we want to send this over. So about right there. And I tell you what, that's pretty daggum close. So we'll keep working this and see what we can do. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Well, buddy, got here just in time to help me hold this. We'll get it marked, so it's a lot easier than one person trying to do it. So it's weird, this thing's actually going to get smaller, which I'll get Buddy to give his blessing on that, but I think it'll be okay once we do that. So let's see what we can get cut here. Okay, we got this narrowed down. I got to looking at this piece here, and we're on the right track. I knew visually then, like, so this does narrow down. So we're gonna cut out the holes here for where the cooler is for the oil cooler. And this is gonna be in pretty good shape. So we may probably be able to use this for a full-size template whenever I get the map finished. So we'll cut these out, see how it looks. All right, this is what we ended up with. Let's give you an idea. Now, in order to make this first piece, I just copied that piece up there, but this is actually going to be extended all the way over. So this will be black. So I don't want to have red, I want to have solid black, because the grill will be blacked out as well. I think what I'll do, I'm going to probably post a picture in here in just a second and show you what the front of the car looked like. But this is rough cut. But I've got to figure out how to put this radius in here. They did this, I guess, with a bead roller. We tried it with our bead roller a while ago, and it's just you can't keep the consistency around, so it's too tight. So I got to figure out, we could do it by hand, to be honest with you. But we'll just put one rivet here, and it just, that's going to roll around. So it look really, really nice. And just imagine this being blacked out all the way. So there you go. All right, that's going to do it for today. We're going to go there and see if we can get this go-kart track fired up and do a little bit of that. Well, guys, I appreciate you joining us today. That wraps up another exciting edition. We got a lot done today, but we're going to stop here in the shop, go outside, see if we can play the go-karts a little bit. That'll probably be our next video, matter of fact. We'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell, and tell your friends about the channel. I can't believe how much we continue to grow, but I appreciate that very much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.